Everybody, we're coming off one of the most powerful weekends I've ever experienced in my life. Yados had his mastermind, a lot of his people. There was fucking 200 people at Elevation. And they all most of them came from different Latin American countries, a lot from Spain. I mean, there were people from everywhere, Mexico, Venezuela, people from Miami. But you guys, the positivity, the power, the strength, everybody was so happy to be there. You need to learn from these people who, they have hope. A lot of us Americans are just fucking haters, and it's weird. The foreign people have a lot of hope. They don't sit there and doubt. If you made money and you have money, it's better to have money than to have none. If you're in shape and you build some muscle, it's better to have muscle than to not. They keep it very simple. We got to ask ourselves, what the fuck is the matter with most of us? Why we're so skeptical? Why we're contrarians? Why we're literally have this hater biased mindset? I don't have it. If someone's beating me, there's no shit talk coming from me about it. I don't even care how they got it. I'm just like, well, they got it. It's dope. Let me see. I mean, then we're going to go deductively into their habits and who they are as a person to whether we could even follow in their footsteps because of how they got it. But I mean, even if someone had a dope-ass spec in their car or their jet or their pad, I would appreciate their style. I would appreciate something from it. I never hate on shit that I want to draw into my life. You guys understand that you hate on what you want to draw in? And the universe just knows, God just knows that when you see this money or this stuff, it makes you feel so negative that you might as well be separated from the stuff. God might as well just keep it from you because it makes you feel so negative and you're so comfortable in your stupid ass pattern in life that you don't realize you want the thing, but you release negative emotions, negative energy, and you get in a low frequency state when you're around this stuff. So whether it's relationships, stuff, life, however you feel when you're trying to attract what you want in your life, it's got to be 100% positive. You got to have 100% positivity towards everything you want to draw into your life. But this is why it was powerful. I met Jados' dad, and he said, you did for my son what I couldn't do for him. Like, at the moment, that shit fucking hurt my chest. Like, almost brought me to tears. I got choked up, and I was thinking about my dad. I was thinking about all dads. I was thinking about just the fact that rarely will we be able to help in proximity. Our wives, our kids. It's going to be very difficult for us to get through to them because we're too close. And they know your flaws. Like, your weakness is their way out. And we've all seen the closest people to us weaknesses. That's why it's going to take a different person to come in with a different message and be able to save your people. Never denounce, never take away, never degrade somebody's message who's changed their life, because that person could be the person that could help your people. It's not going to be you necessarily. Very rarely. It can happen, but it's very rare that the people you're around will actually be the individuals that you lift up. It's going to be strangers, and they're going to be so supportive. They're going to be your strongest support system, and the people closest to you are going to be the hardest people for you to really get to believe in your path, have faith in you, or drop that disbelief. It's just how it is. If you can do both, amazing. But usually it's borderline impossible, and your wife, your kids, the people closest to you, they're going to have to learn from somebody else. Even if you were the expert in the fucking area, which I've been in that position multiple times. And I'm just wondering, why can't this person learn from me? There's just a block there in proximity. So don't let it bother you. And Yados' dad said, you've done for my son what I couldn't do for him, which was get him sober. Yados has a huge community. He's posted online. He's put the work in. He's been fit. He's changed his life. He's done all that. But he thought he could still operate from these negative habits. And as soon as I got him to quit, got him to see that that was my path to success, He said, I might as well try it. I've tried everything else, and it doesn't work. So I'm going to try this. Once we got him sober, once we got him committed to a positive life and dropping the drugs, alcohol, and vices, he really skyrocketed. And his message really took shape. Do you think God's really going to bless you with these downloads from above and this message that's going to change the world if you're a dumb wreck of a fucking lame, fucking drunk, drug-using idiot? Do you think he's going to give you those messages? Or is he going to give the guy who's really going to be able to deliver it because he really lives it? Who's he going to give these downloads to? When you're in complete alignment, that's when you hear the message from above. No time earlier. So you guys who aren't hearing this clear message that changes your life, that invokes your spirit, that empowers your soul, it's because you're not in alignment. So you see Wes Watson as like a problem. Because guess what I do? I'm threatening your comforts. Your greatest addiction I threaten. I threaten your fucking drinking. I threaten your overeating. I threaten your porn-seeking, dumb bullshit, pussy-ass behavior. I threaten that shit. Because you know that it's about time that you have to quit. Your conscience is telling you. And every time that I say it, it brings up in you that it's time to change. So you guys, I'm telling you right now, the realest shit is, if your conscience is telling you to drop the drink, stop now, because next time you could die. If your conscience is telling you to drop that dope, stop now, because next time you could be in a fucking grave. If your conscience is telling you to drop that behavior that's going to have you lose your spouse, stop now, because you're going to lose them. And people look at my relationships and they're like, Wes, yours didn't work out. Don't always think it's just me, okay? There's two parties involved. And I don't go pointing fingers. But guess what? I'm completely okay with my choices. 100%. Because guess what? I have always done everything I could possibly do to bring up those around me. Now, if people can't learn from my type of tough love, then they're not the person for me. Because I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Love ain't going to be me lying to you and telling you you're doing fine when you're not, okay? I'm going to hold you to your highest standard. And guess what? A lot of people need that. My people need that. And I don't know how to fucking teach any other way. So guess what? If you need to be coddled, Richard Simmons is fucking looking for coaching clients, but it's not Wes Watson, bitch. You guys, step the fuck up and really realize that it's time to change. I love you guys. Let's go!